So the deconstructed junk is more worth than selling the item itself. I don't know if it's more worth or it's the exact same worth, but the deconstructed junk, I don't think you lose money. I think it's the same or better, but it's just more compact. But I think it might be better. I think it might be a slightly better in terms of value. But it's I think it's more worth and it's more compact. So I'm going to use my ability here, which is going to be this, and then I'm going to be able to throw one of those, but then it's pretty much it. You don't have a lot of ability on your special when you get it. You have a very long cooldown. Very long cooldown ability. Yellow quests, now you don't do them. The only reason to do yellow quests is for completion purposes, which is going to be useful later on. But for leveling purposes, you don't want to do... For leveling purposes, you do not want to do the yellow quests. They're not going to be worth it. Oh, shit. I should have gotten closer here. But that's just if you want to level fast, right? If you just want to go around, experience the story, experience the side quests, go ahead and do it, you know? It's some of the side quests are nice. The only side quests you want to do are the chain one, the repeatable one. Those are going to give you an insane amount of silver, and they're going to give you skill points as well, or stats point for some of them. So those can be kind of worth, but that's pretty much it. All the other yellow quests are pretty much useless. You want to do the purple quest, you want to do the orange quest, and the blue quest. Those are going to be the main one. And the chain yellow quests are worth because they can give you skill points, stats points, and shit like that. I'm going to mention it when we see one. But pretty much you do the campaign. But this game can get a little bit confusing because you're pretty much going to do orange campaign. It's going to be orange forever until you go out and see. And then your campaign is going to be like a very generic quest, which is no longer going to be doable. Then you're going to have to transition to the blue quests, which are going to be like the world sea quests in a way. Then you follow those, and then you do those. But then you want to do all the purple ones. Those are going to be tutorial quests with really, really good rewards. You want to do the chain yellow one, which are going to be yellow quests with like a chain around them. Yeah. You want to do those. So pretty much Artillerist and Gunslinger are literally opposite. They're both range class with gun, but one is very squishy, high damage, but glass cannon, and very high mobility, and very high APM. Artillerist, lower APM, slower class, lower mobility, but very high burst. They're both going to do really, really good damage, but one is going to sacrifice mobility for tankiness, and one is going to do a lot of small APM quick ability. The other one is going to be a little bit more slow and methodical, lending nukes, positioning. So yeah, I was very careful with my wording. Yellow quests are not completely useless. They're very, very good for unlocking the adventure book, which you're going to need to do at some point. Every region has a bunch of rewards that can be unlocked by completing a percentages of the zone in terms of completion. That completions include doing the hidden stories. It includes doing the side story and looting everything. And those are going to be really, really useful later on. But when it comes down to leveling purposes, if you want to get to max level as soon as possible to start doing all the unlockable daily and weekly stuff, then you can skip the yellow quests. But you can come back later and do them. I'm not saying to never do them. All I'm saying is, as you're leveling, if your plan is to get to 50 as soon as possible, to be able to start doing the content, then you can skip the side quests. You can skip them and do them later on. That's all there is to it, right? Back, and oh god, this is terrible to watch Twix fix it. Is the sound that much delay, Kelodin? That's weird. Is the adventure book account wide? It is. So you only need to do this once. So you can do them. What I'm personally going to do is I'm going to do only the story on my main, and when I level my alt, then I'm gonna do some side quests. And I'm not necessarily going to do it. I'm not necessarily going to do all of them on, you know, like, I'm just going to do like some side quests on my alt because I'm not going to be I'm not gonna need to necessarily like get to max level like as soon as possible. I don't need to get as max level as soon as possible. I just want to start doing shit. I just want to start doing like the cool stuff at the end as well, you know, because I'm really excited about that. But that's pretty much how what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna experience the game. I'm gonna do my main quest on this guy, and then the side quest on the other character, and it's all gonna complete. The rabbit is there to auto loot. So the rabbit gives you access to a bunch of cool shit. They give you access to some special ability like accessing your storage. If you, there's 2 buff you can purchase, right? With gems, with the blue gems. You can purchase like very small buff, like 1% health and 2% crit. So these are simply going to be like you get like blue gems. You can get blue gems with gold, so you don't need to pay money. You just get gold, buy blue gem, and then you can unlock these, and then you can unlock these as well. So this gives you access to your mail. It gives you access to a bunch of shit. But this thing is just unlock as soon as you have a pet. It's auto looting, which is the main reason you have a pet. It's for auto looting purposes. Is this game free to play friendly? Yes, extremely free to play friendly. You're not gonna ever feel pressured to invest money in the game. The only time you would want to invest money is if you didn't play for like months and years, and then you came back to the game, and then you wanted to do the latest content. Then there's not gonna be any way to skip all of the progress you've missed. So then that would be the only scenario where investing money in the game to catch up would be the only like possible thing. But if you play the game at launch and you keep playing it, you're never going to be in that situation. You're never going to be in that situation, right? You're always going to be able to keep up with the content that they give you and without investing a single amount of money, right? And then let's say that you do all the content, you get to the max item level possible, and you take a break, then it's not going to matter, right? But let's say that you start playing, you play for a month, and then you stop playing for a year, and then they come out with tier 4, and you want to come back and do tier 4, where you got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the only like place where I can see that it kind of comes down to. But like, for example, like if you look at the Korean server has been up for over 3 years, which means that the Korean server has been up for over 3 years, which means that if you want to start playing the Korean server now, you know, you might have to skip a little bit of the content. You might have to get a boost or whatever to kind of get up there. But with the NA server, play at launch, start playing the game, you know, start grinding your shit. You're gonna be fine. Seems like a barrier of entry to actual start playing if you don't play at launch. Exactly. I mean, it's not a barrier to entry. It's just you got to do the content, you know, like, because the content never goes away. It always stays there for you to do. But if you want, you can kind of skip it, or you can just do it. Hey, what is the different level on the bottom left? So the different level there is going to be your character level. So 13 is my character level. Legacy is my account level. So this is something that's shared across the entire account. So when I level this through different things like collecting seeds and shit like that, I'm going to get access to some stats that are going to be applied globally on my account. So for example, right now, as you can see, I get plus 70 main stats and I get plus 70 HP on all my character because of this. This goes all the way up to 300 right now on the Russian server. I don't know how far this is going to go on our server, but I think it's going to go pretty much there. We're talking about months of progression here. So this is just something really, really cool that you progress as you play the game. They're going to be like, oh, cool, I got a new legacy level. Cool. And then you just learn the points. You got to make sure you learn them, right? So as soon as you get a new level, you got to go here and click receive to collect all of the HP and main stat. Is it tough to get all those bonuses? It takes an incredible amount of time to get them, but you don't need to get them. It's not something that you actively farm. It's like a cool reward that you get by playing the game, right? Like, even if you're the most geared, highest stat motherfucker in this game, you still gotta follow mechanics, which is like one of the main things. Most mechanic in raid will one-shot you if you don't execute them properly. So even if you have like maximum amount of legacy level, it doesn't make like anything easier. It's just like a cool little thing. It's gonna make you do more damage and shit. It's kind of neat, but that's pretty much it. It's not gonna make you be behind in PvP, for example, because PvP is normalized. PvP is normalized, so it doesn't matter. Are all the classes fairly balanced? They're fairly balanced. There's a meta. There is a raiding meta, and there's a PvP meta. But every class is able to do every content, and every class has some cool things about them that makes them wanted. They do a lot of balancing. This game, they do a lot of patches of balancing, which is really, really great. They take that shit pretty seriously, from what I understand. PvP is not gear-based. Zero gear-based. Your gear as absolutely... You can actually do endgame PvP at level 26. As soon as the arena unlocks, you literally can go do max level PvP at level 26. Holy shit, I pushed myself back out. Because it's going to scale you to max level. And it's going to give... You're pretty much going to get to choose which stats you want. So, yeah. No Holy Trinity, no. There's no Holy Trinity, sorry. Luxthos, do you mind telling me more about the life scale part, for example? Is there something like energy limiting you to collect stuff? There is. There is. So that's kind of like part of a daily, weekly system. So I think on a daily basis, you get X amount of... So when you start collecting shit, you get a bar of energy. That bar of energy, every time you mine something or cut a tree or do whatever, it's going to deplete its energy. And every day you get a little bit of that energy back. So it's a little bit like, if you think about it, like Stardew Valley, right? Every time you do a day in Stardew Valley, you can go out, collect your shit. You can go out and mine ore, cut trees, take care of whatever you got to take care of. But then you got a maximum amount of energy, and then you just got to wait for the next day in order to replenish it. So this is going to be part of your daily cycling system if you want to do it. So every day that you log on, you're going to get a bunch of energy. You're going to be able to go use that energy by running around, collecting ore, cutting trees. You collect whatever you want. You can fish as well. So you cannot endlessly mine and cut trees. There is a limit to how much you can, because those things have value. If those things have tangible value that can be traded for gold, which means that technically you could endlessly mine to farm gold, and then you could buy the best gear in the game. You know what I'm saying? So like there is like energy, there is limiter on those things, but they're part of your kind of daily cycle. You know what, Amazon, the company should give the streamers some founders pack to give away while the game launched for founders. The aided would be fucking awesome for poor people. It's always awesome when company give away free shit, but you know, obviously, I think Elon Musk should give everybody Tesla as well. I think, yeah, I mean, you know. Maybe they're gonna do that. I know that they're doing a really, really big Prime Gaming reward as well, where they're doing a really, really big Prime Gaming reward and shit like that. But they've already like done a lot of stuff. It's just that, you know, you can't expect all companies to always like give away their game for free, right? I mean, there's a lot of streamers as well. Like giving away shit like that causes a lot of issue because everybody and their mom streams. So when you start giving away special treatment to streamers, it creates jealousy. It creates weird situation. So companies sometimes will avoid doing like, you know, like, and the game is free as well. So like those founders packs are just like, you know, sometimes company are going to engage into this type of stuff, but sometimes I understand sometimes why some of them don't, because when companies pick a couple of streamer to give away package, then all the other streamer that are left out feel bad. And also, like, it's like a no-win situation. Like, there's always going to be somebody that's not happy. And then if they give everybody, like, every streamer out there some package, then they're not going to make any sales. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's tough, you know? They got to be, you know... You know? But the game is free, yeah. So like already it's like a pretty, it's pretty nice. The game is completely free, so it's pretty cool. Can you buy his Founders Pack after the game release? I actually don't know about that. I actually do not know if you can. Yeah, I actually don't know. From what I understand, no, because they're. But some companies do it. But I think they've confirmed that it's gone after release. Yeah. But yeah, they already have, so I was part of the beta cool stuff, so that was pretty cool. But apparently they have something crazy going on for the launch of the game with like a bunch of streamer. Sadly, I'm not going to be a part of that. I did ask, I did contact them, and I was told that the list is full. They have already all of their creators that they're going to be working with. So you can probably expect like a lot of the big creators out there that are known for playing Lost Ark, and probably a lot of other big creators that are not even known for playing Lost Ark that have just like way bigger community that are going to be included into this. So you're probably going to see like a lot of big streamer have a lot of cool thing. The only thing I'm hoping for is that they don't do limited drops for those people, because I didn't like feeling left out when we did New World. That felt really bad, because pretty much everybody would go in those streams and smaller content creator took the fucking, you know. But it is what it is. As long as they're doing something cool for the community, I'm happy. Like, if they're giving out some cool rewards and shit, that's gonna be awesome. I'm excited to see what they do, because there was a lot of cool thing that they did when we were part of the... So there was like two campaign with New World, right? There was the initial campaign where only a couple streamer got Twitch drop, but then they kind of evolved that into the second campaign, which was a lot of fun actually at the launch of the game that I was a part of. Then there was like no unique rewards, but it was just really cool what was going on with the events. There was a lot of war schedule, a lot of cool things. So they tried to do a lot of events and gameplay events, which was really fun. I actually don't know if Tally's gonna be part of it. I don't know who's gonna be part of it. I'm only guessing, obviously, because you've already seen a lot of content creator that are working. Like Nagura's been working a lot with them for videos. Saint One is probably, you know, like there's a lot of content creator that, like, when you say Lost Ark, there's a lot of people you immediately think of. So those are probably going to be working with them for some cool events. I'm not going to be part of it, but I'm still going to be streaming this game. I'm going to be streaming this game for 72 hours. So I'll be doing like a subathon thing where I'll be live for like 72 plus hours, or at least I'll try. I mean, I'm not going to stay awake for 72 hours. I'm going to be sleeping, but I'll keep the stream open. There's going to be a shit ton of giveaway happening here. I'm going to give away a ton of fucking shit for this game. We're going to give stuff for the game. We're going to give Corsair like peripheral. We're going to give keyboards, mouse. I'm going to be doing giveaway all fucking week for Lost Ark. It's going to be absolutely insane. Even if I'm not a part of the overall like sponsored experience and all of that shit, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on my own. I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways. There's going to be a lot of rewards. It's just going to be like a good old time. So you're going to want to have at least a tab open so you can check out the giveaways and participate in all the cool things that I have for you guys. And there might or might not be a princess costume for the subathon. There might or might not be a blonde wig and a princess costume. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not telling you more. Do we get 1K Luxbox to celebrate if we reach 1,000 viewers? Wait, are we close to 1,000 viewers? Oh my god. I haven't watched my view count in I haven't watched my view count in a long time. I usually don't watch it because it's like, view counts is very volatile, right? View counts is very volatile. But I'm really excited that you guys are all here. If we reach 1,000, I'll give away 1,000 Luxbox to everybody. How about that? But I want you guys to be honest. We have to reach naturally the 1,000. As soon as we hit it, let me know. I'll give away everybody 1,000 Luxbox. We also have Luxbox giveaway down here when we reach these. So as you can see, we have 76 fucking followers right now, which is insane. But we're lagging behind on the other two categories. When we do complete those, if we do complete those, we are going to give Luxbox raffle as well for everybody to enter. And those are going to be really useful because we're going to do lots of Corsair giveaway. So we're going to do mouse giveaway, Corsair, keyboard, bunch of cool stuff. The more Luxbox you have, the more ticket you're going to be able to purchase. So those are nice. So pretty much the way that my system works is every level that we level, I do a raffle for Luxboxes. And then whenever we reach level 5, I do a $20 Steam gift card. And then if we reach level 10, $20 Steam gift card. And then if we reach level 15, $20 Steam gift card. So I just keep giving away shit no matter, depending on what level we reach there. On top of everything else. Thank you so much for the 200 bits, my good friend. Thank you. That should level us as soon as the alert is triggered. Okay, there we go. The alert just has been triggered. So we did complete level 1. Thank you, my good friend. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the brand new follows, and thank you for all the love. You guys are awesome. I'm really happy that you guys are all here. It really means a lot to me. What exactly is back attack? Skill have those just to do extra damage hitting from the back. Exactly. So there's a lot of classes that are positional requirement heavy. So some classes are going to require you to attack from the front. Some classes are going to require you to attack the bosses or the creature from the back for extra damage. They're not required, but those positional are going to make you do more damage if you position properly. Blood Speaker, thank you for the 2 months with that Brian. And Duran Wolf, thank you for the 300 beaties extra. Really appreciate it, my good friend. Thank you for the support. Is there voice chat in LA, in Lost Ark? I think there is. But I don't think most people use it. Obviously, like every game that has voice chat, most people go on Discord, right? Is there a voice chat actually? I don't even think there is. I think there is not in the Russian client, but I think the beta North America had a voice chat. I think this one doesn't, but I think the NA version had, because I remember it had it in the beta, I think. Yeah, there is voice chat in NA. Yeah. I think it does, yeah. You need to opt in, yeah. It's not like automatically entered, so it's not as bad. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I say NA. When I say NA, sorry, I'm from Canada, so I just name my... oh, shit, I forgot to complete the quest. I'm an idiot. When I say NA, it's just because I'm talking about my region, but yeah, obviously this is a West release. This is a global release, actually. People from Europe, from Oceanic, people from South America, from North America, everybody's gonna be able to play on this version when it releases. So like it should have chat for all of those. Would you say the game will be pay to win? No, it's not gonna be pay to win. I mean, by my own definition, it's not gonna be pay to win because there's nothing to win, literally, because you're not gonna be competing versus other people for like who. I mean, unless your whole goal in life is to be the person that has the most gear the fastest, then yeah, this game can be pay to win. Like if your goal in life is to have the biggest dick the faster, like sure. If we're talking about like pay to win in the sense of like if you don't invest money, you're never going to be able to achieve the same level as other people, then it is not pay to win. You can do everything free to play, and you can do it at a very acceptable pace. You're going to be able to do it pretty fast by just having a main and a couple of alts. You're going to be able to keep up with everybody. Literally, like I said, people that are going to invest money in this game are literally going to get to the end game faster, and then they're going to jerk off for a couple of months because they're not going to have anything to do. There is absolutely no reason to do it. It's just pay to progress faster. It doesn't make you stronger than everybody. It just does it a little bit faster than everybody else, which is completely useless. And I keep using the same analogy. It's if you're going to do this, you might as well go to the theater, go at the exit of the theater and pay somebody to spoil you the fucking movie, right? If you're going to do that, if you're not going to play the fucking game, why don't you go at the exit of Harry Potter and ask them, hey, can you tell me what happens? And he's like, yeah, Dumbledore dies. And he's like, there you go, $20. You know, like, what the fuck? You know, like, spoiler alert, by the way. But that's my thing. But then you can just go watch the movie and learn about the plot. You know, like, it's not like the movie like is lasts like 12 hours and is boring as fuck, and like, I mean, maybe for some people, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's gonna put like walls in front of you that you're gonna need to bypass and like, oh fuck, this takes forever, I can't get anything, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm doing nothing. Okay, there we go. You know, like, the game is gonna allow you to progress really fast. You're barely gonna be limited. You're gonna have so much content to do, you're not even gonna know what to start with, you know? This game is not like a gacha game where you get stuck in a loop and you're like, fuck, I can't progress any further, let me slide the credit card. It's not like that at all. You're always going to have something to do. And if you don't, make an alt. That alt is going to be able to funnel resources onto your main now. So now you progress your main faster by having an alt. You know? Elamri, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And Epic Yeti as well. 2 brand new sub. Welcome to the community, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the hype train. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you for the love today. Thank you. Because we reached level 2, I'm gonna give you guys a raffle number 2. There we go, 1,000 Luxbucks raffle in chat. 1,000 Luxbucks raffle. Lux, viens sur EU sur le serveur français. Oh god. I mean, I'm maybe gonna make an account there just to play with friends, but I'm most likely gonna be. So, by the way, this is 1,000 Luxbucks split in people. But because we're a lot more people than usual right now, the reward might be a little bit low. It might be quite low. Oh my god, Culloden with the 5 gifted sub. Holy shit. Thank you so much for the love, my good friend. Thank you for the 5 gifted sub. Holy shit. Thank you for pumping that hype train, my good friend. Really, really appreciate it. That is very, very nice of you. Welcome, everybody, by the way. Like, the amount of followers right now is blowing my fucking mind. Like, holy shit, there's a lot of you following right now. Like, I've seen some love. You guys are insane right now. I can feel the hype. The level of hype over this game is insane. I don't think I've ever experienced that much hype over a game. Like, there was a lot of hype when Shadowland came around, and my channel, like, we received a fair share of hype when I built the WeCores for Shadowland. There was, like, you know, like, we were reaching, like, the 1,000 viewers, and, like, it was kind of crazy. It was super crazy with, like, the amount of love we were getting. But, like, right now, like, this is another fucking level. You guys are awesome. You deserve each and every follow and sub, bro. Thank you so much, my good friend. I really appreciate it. Oh, you redeemed the treat for Yoda. Yeah, we're going to give Yoda a treat. Give me a second. Will I still be able to buy? No, you're not going to be able to. They're going away. The Founders Pack are going away after lunch. Maybe the hype is just we love you, but I really much appreciate the love, my good friend. But there's a lot of new people to the channel right now. Like, the follower just keep going up. We're at 105 right now. I've been streaming for 3 hours. That is absolutely insane. Congratulations for everybody in chat for your Luxthos. Sadly, it was only 90. But I mean, as we progress the widget, we're gonna get bigger Luxthos bombs, I guess. But yeah. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Jacob? I'm so sorry, by the way. I'm missing a lot of messages. Usually, I try to read everything in chat, but you guys are crazy. You guys are awesome. All right, you guys wanna? Let's do a treat for Yoda real quick. Somebody bought one. There we go. Look at his bum. Look at his bum. Look at the big boy. Look at him. He's like, yeah, daddy. And I need a treat right now. There we go. There we go. Little puppy pug. His name is Yoda, by the way. His name is Yoda, which is why my pet in the game is called Yoda as well. All my pets in game are always called Yoda, because I love Yoda. There we go. All right, whoops. I made myself disappear, not the doggo, although some people will agree that might be better, but you know what? I'm going to be back. Okay. I love pug. Pugs are amazing. We don't deserve dogs, man. Fucking doggos are so nice. Doggos are so nice. All right. Bring back the real streamer? I know, right? I know. Pugs are so ugly they're cute, or they're so cute that they're ugly, maybe? I don't know. I don't think they're ugly. I think they're adorable. I think they're adorable. Yo, Kala Kimatra with the 5 gifted sub. Thank you so fucking much, my friend. That is so nice of you. Thank you for the love. You're the voice behind the curtains? Yeah, my voice is struggling these days, man. So much love. Bugs are awesome till the moment they have breathing issues. Yeah. It's definitely sad that the result of their breeding is causing them to... Usually they're gonna have, like... The only issue I've seen with Yoda is, like, the usual, like, reverse sneezing. But because I'm always home, whenever he does reverse sneezing... Oops, my sound is a little bit loud. The only thing you gotta do is you, like, plug one of his nostril. So as soon as he does, like, the reverse sneezing, you just plug one, and then he starts sniffing, like, normally again, and he's good. It's definitely sad, though, a little bit. But, like... Fuck, they're so fucking adorable. They're so adorable, like a... So close to rank 5. We're really, really close to completing rank 4 right now. We are. Thank you so much for the 50, for the 5 gifted sub and the 50 biddies. You guys are awesome. I've seen images of dog breeders somewhere in Europe that's fixing pugs. They look awesome. I really, really wish people would, like, you know, obviously it would be nice if they didn't have those issues. Some of them have, like, nostril that are smaller. You can get a quick operation, but I mean, you're putting your dog through, you know, it's obviously, you know. You can, sometimes when their nostril are too small, you can help them out. Oh my god, Cole with the 1,500 BDs. Holy shit, the amount of love right now. Time is passing twice as slow. It's slow, isn't it? Streaming, I'm very lucky, and I'm very, very, very grateful and super lucky to be streaming. Because I've never done something in my life. Oh my god, flamethrower. Best ability ever, by the way. Just letting you guys know. I don't like the crit. Streaming is literally like the thing that makes the time pass the fastest. Like, it's literally like streaming is so like I don't see the day go by. Like right now, I haven't eaten lunch. It's like 1:18. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's lunch? I don't know. I'm chatting with like the day's just fucking flying by, dude. My days are just like, I don't even know. Are we Sunday today? I don't know. Are we? Thank you so much for the 1,500. Like, the amount of love you guys are throwing at me right now is out of this fucking world. Thank you for, like, not only the subs and bits, but, like, all the kind words as well. You guys are so nice. Hey, guys, I'm seeing that there's no way to change FOV like another MMO. Is there a way to edit the game file or something? Nope. So, pretty much every game that is isometric usually is isometric for, like, a reason, right? It's like a field of view thing. Like, you can't change the field of view for most isometric game. If you look at StarCraft, if you look at League of Legends, if you look at Diablo, if you look at Path of Exile, all of those isometric view game are not going to allow you to increase the field of view. Otherwise, that would give you an advantage over other people. But there is this little feature that I'm not a big fan of, but that exists. You can force the game to be in 21:9 aspect ratio, and it's going to give you a lot more view. But sadly, you're going to be stuck with two ugly black bar at the top and bottom, unless you have an ultra wide monitor. So if you have an ultra wide monitor, that's not going to be an issue for you. I think the most pay to win aspect of this game is the ultra wide monitor. I'm kidding, obviously, because you can force this. It's just that it looks ugly, especially for streaming. It looks ugly as fuck. It looks ugly as hell. I don't like it, but you do see more. As you can see, like, I can see the whole rock behind here, but if I do confirm, I literally don't see the rock anymore. So it is a massive increase in viewpoint, but it is what it is. You can use it. Most people use this for PvP. If you like, so when you start doing PvP, you can like enable this, you go apply, and then you queue, you do your PvP. And then when you're out of PvP, most people kind of go back to this because I don't think it's needed for raiding. Most people are going to be able to see what's going on. It's not like raiding is going to have like massive shit coming out of nowhere. Most ability come out of the boss. Oh my fucking god, you guys are going crazy. Dark Beastie, thank you for the 500 biddies. Kala, thank you for the 3 gifted sub, and Tis Fury, thank you for the 3 gifted sub. PS Peb as well with the 3 months. Oh my goodness, you guys are awesome. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. I'm going to give you guys add bucks all. We're gonna give you guys 500 Lux bucks to everybody in the channel because we got a rank 5 hype train. Thank you. So, this is not an ARPG. I mean, it does look like an ARPG. I mean, we could argue what an ARPG is. In my opinion, ARPG just means action combat RPG, which technically, it is action combat, right? I mean, you do point where your ability wants to go. You can dodge roll, you know. Like, technically, I think it is classified as action combat. And it is an RPG. So, technically, it is an ARPG, but it is an MMO first and foremost. So, a lot of people are going to refer to the game as an MMO ARPG. But there's a lot of debate going around. Like, people go like, no, it's not an MMO. It's not an ARPG because it's not like Diablo. But, like, you know, it's like, in my opinion, like, the way the combat... The way the combat is based doesn't necessarily define the game, in my opinion. But I think it's just because Diablo and Path of Exile were so they were so, like, game genre defining, right? Like, when you talk about ARPG, people automatically think about Diablo, right? Which is why people are trying to disconnect those two things, because the game is completely different. It plays completely different. It plays like any other MMO, but it looks like Diablo, pretty much. Pix, thank you for the Prime. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for all the follows. I'm not able to name every single one of you because you guys are throwing followers at me like I'm dancing in a club right now. But thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. What's your main class? I'm going to play Artillerist. This is the class that I enjoy the most. It is the class that I enjoy the most, and it is the class that I'm going to main at launch. Shamwise, thank you for the prime as well. Holy smokes. You guys are awesome. A lot of people here. It's insane, isn't it? Closed beta? No, this is not the closed beta. This is... What the fuck am I doing? I gotta click this thing. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted by all this love right now. Wow, Lux, did you get a massive raid or something? No, man. It's just a lot of hype. It's just a lot of hype regarding the game, and everybody wants to be here. Everybody wants to know what the game is all about. They want to see their favorite class getting leveled, you know? It's like just big, massive hype. How are you playing? I'm playing on the Russian server right now. I don't know if this is controversial, but I'm maining Paladin. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Be the light in the darkness. We're going to need a lot of those. You deserve it, bro. Great content. Keep it up. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Paladin is pog, dude. They're good in raid. They're good in PvP. They're good everywhere. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, it is. It is. Things used to be like that back when Shadowland launched. I love to build hype around MMOs and games, man. You know, like when Shadowland launched, we were all about that MMO love, all about that Shadowland love, and things were super fucking hype. It's just that we haven't... Why am I stopping here? We haven't had like big MMO launch in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is big. This is big. A lot of people are interested into it. Benzini, thank you for the 500 PDs, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Oh my god. So we got a $20 Steam gift card giveaway. All right, let's god damn it, I didn't see the fucking thing. You guys are pumping. Let me start the giveaway. We're going to do the raffles throughout the day as well. So let me go ahead and do the $20 Steam gift card giveaway. There we go. Bada beam, bada boom. It is started. It is available. Which is pretty nice. So that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do it. So I just wanted to go over that real quick to explain to you guys how the giveaway works. By the way, following also the stream gives you access to 200 Luxthos. So you get 200 ticket for free if you follow the stream for the first time. What's there to do in the end game other than raiding? Dungeons, PvP, exploring, collecting. The question is probably more going to be what isn't there to do, because honestly, I could keep going. Literally every piece of content that you can think of in an MMORPG is probably in this game. Player housing. Like, it has everything. It has everything. But the question is, I don't know what isn't there. Is there a end game feature or content that doesn't exist in this game, honestly? Legit question. I don't know. Where the fuck are you going? How many hours do you have on the game, and what are your thoughts so far? I mean, I'm not like I don't want to sell myself as like the know-it-all, and like I haven't been playing this game for very long, but I've been investing a lot of hours. Mostly in terms of leveling, right? Most of my time has been spent leveling. I haven't done necessarily a lot of the end game content. I did a little bit of it just to go see what it was like, and I've watched a lot of videos about it. I've been watching a lot of stream about it. Most of my time has been spent leveling because I don't want to spoil myself too much of the end game. So I've just been running around leveling a bunch of classes. I got Artillerist to level 50, Berserker, Paladin, Sorceress, Shadowhunter, and I've leveled a bunch of classes to level 30 as well. So I've been putting a lot of time into this leveling process, just like learning about the game, talking to people that know a little bit more, and just having good fun in general. I've done a lot of PvP as well. I mean, by a lot, I mean like, you know, like maybe 20 hours total, maybe, but like enough to know that I fucking love it. And yeah, so I've pretty much been trying every piece of content that I could, but I didn't do too much endgame because I want to reserve that for, you know, like the real launch day. Paladin as a big gun. No, Paladin as a sword, a two-handed sword. Sorceress is nice. Sorceress is amazing. Can you migrate character between servers and regions? So I think the Korean server has a server transfer feature. I don't know if the NA version is going to have. Probably. Paladin is sword and board. No, Paladin is two-handed sword. They don't have a shield. They don't have a shield. They're just giant two-handed sword. Not having the Holy Trinity of Tangular DPS is a risky move. I'm interested how it turns out. It's actually not a risky move. This game has been available for over 3 years in Korea, and it's doing fantastic. It's actually not a risky move. I mean, it was a risky move 3 years ago, but now it's no longer a risky move. The game is doing fantastic without it. Yeah, the only class that has a shield in this game is Gunlancer or Warlord. For your information, I followed and didn't get any lugs box. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for that to process, especially because I'm getting over, like, we're getting so many. So it is possible that you don't get them immediately. It could arrive at a later time. So sadly I can't guarantee, but if you keep watching, every 10 minutes you get some. We're gonna do raffles all day where you're gonna get more. Every time we get a hype train, we get more. So like, also I said that if we reach 1,000 viewer, I'm giving everybody 1,000 lugs bucks. So why not? Why not? Just as a nice welcome to everybody being here today, you know? You have to link your Twitch to Stream Element sometimes. Yeah, that might be, but as soon as you enter there, if you link it, it should work. What is attack type headshot doing? So I think headshot is attacking frontal. So I think Paladin and Warlord have some headshot attack. That means you gotta attack the boss from the head. You gotta do frontal attack, I think. That's what it means. From what I understand, at least. Zypher, thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, the Sork is just one-shotting everything. Some ability barely do any. Oh my god, this zombie doesn't want to fucking die. What the fuck? Could probably use better gear as well. That would probably not be a bad idea. Sork is amazing. Sork is going to be one of my first ult in this game. I'm going to go Artillerist Blaster into... I'll go Artillerist into Sork into Shadowhunter, I think. And maybe Berserker as well. But I love range more than melee. In most MMO, I used to be a melee guy, though. I'm kind of known a little bit more for playing like Death Knight in World of Warcraft, for example. But I've been enjoying the range life since then. I'm good to see you so hyped for the game. Your enthusiasm is always infectious. I'm so excited for this. I am so ready for this. This class animation looks like a spray and spray. Yeah, man. It is. That's what it is. But it does a lot of lockdown, right? The spray ability is really, really good. The Gatling gun, because it hits a lot of target and it locks them down while doing pretty good damage. Lancer is not going to be available at NA launch. No. Not that we know of, though. So, yeah. Sorry for all the questions. Feel free to ignore. My MMO experience is only really ESO and New World. How would you say this compare? It's completely different experience. Completely different experience. You're going to do the same type of activities. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much the only thing that it comes down to. Like, you're going to do PvP. You're going to do raiding. You're going to do dungeon. You're going to be able to queue for them. Like, it's going to have a generic MMO experience. Or you're going to do it in such a different way. Especially, like, playstyle-wise and graphically and ability-wise. Like, and combat-wise and all that shit. It's going to be so different that it's really, really difficult to give you, like... It's almost impossible to compare this game to any other MMO. There is crafting, yeah. Although crafting is not necessarily like the... It's not Final Fantasy XIV crafting, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think every game has kind of their good shit. Like, for example, I think story-wise, I think Final Fantasy is amazing. I think the story in this game is pretty good from what I've seen so far. But, you know, like, I mean, like, there's games that have, like, they have their thing, you know? Like, Final Fantasy, I think, is amazing story-wise. I think in terms of, like, for example, like horizontal grind, I think Guild Wars is really, really good. I think crafting-wise, FF is great. But this game has a lot of things going on that are really, really good. This game has a lot of things going on that are really, really good as well. And I think it does everything great, and it does something fucking perfectly. In my opinion, this game does PvP perfectly, for example. I think it does raiding perfectly. For example, I think those are that. Collectibles, I think it does it really, really well as well. Yeah, you can use the barrel, but I try to keep the barrel for the boss sometimes. You can use the barrel as well to nuke them down, but like I prefer using my ability. It's like a million times more fun. It kind of practices you to kind of gather mobs around. It's kind of fun. Playstyle, I prefer that over the barrels. I usually like to keep the barrel for the boss because it one-shots the boss, or almost. It depends. It depends how I want to do it, but yeah. The weeb stuff is perfect. Yeah, man. Is there a mob remaining somewhere? Hello? Ah. So like this guy, we can bring him here. There we go. And then we should get the boss pretty soon as well. There he is. Gonna try to bring him here. One down. There we go. Oh, I can literally one-shot him. There we go. All right, easy. This is the Russian server. Judging by the action bar, I think it's time you buy a Naga. You want to know what you should do instead of buying a Naga? You should buy a Scimitar and use code Luxthos to get 10% off. You're gonna get one of the best MMO mouse ever, and you're gonna get some pretty fucking amazing customer service as well if anything happens to it. And it's amazing. You can control where this goes, and you get 10% off using code Luxthos. That's great. Fucking great. Get it. Get a Scimitar, man. Also, we give away Scimitar pretty often. I gave away a Scimitar, actually, last Friday we gave away one, I think. That mouse looks tiny. I'm used to the... No, it's actually the same size. It's actually the same size as pretty much... It's actually not tiny at all. It's actually not tiny at all. It's actually really, really normal size, I would say. Also, it's mirrored. Yeah, it's mirrored because of my camera. You have access also to this panel that is movable. So if you have larger or smaller hands, if you have like a smaller thumb, for example, what you do is you put it in the back. If your thumb is really, really long, for example, and you want more control, then you can move it to the front, which is really, really good. One of the best feature about this mouse. Also, it doesn't have any like the pads at the bottom. I fucking hate mouses that have like glued pad that like comes off. Oh my fucking piss me off. I'm not a lefty. I'm right-handed. It's just because my cam is flipped. Otherwise, I would be looking against the wall here. Did you show those shop items? I have not. We could take a lunch break. Would you guys like if we took a lunch break and looked at the shop? So we can show you the skins. I have a Death Adder as my FPS mouse and a Scimitar for my MMO mouse. Yeah, they're pretty much the same size, yeah, I would say. If you're used to one size, they're definitely Yes, please. All right, we could do that. We could do that. I could go put some food in the microwave, and then we could I have some lunch that we can Lost Ark archive. So I want to show you something real quick. Oh, there we go. Lost Archive.